Is Heat culture for real or fugazi?
It was the same thing I originally said about the Heat culture. Like, what was it when you was with the Lakers and you won all the championship? Was that Heat culture then? And, you know, when you went to New York Knicks, that was the first time you got to really control the team because you wasn't controlling the style that the Magic and them were playing. It wasn't the same style in New York, right? So when you got to New York, that was more of the grimy, let's get it out of the mud. So when you went to Miami, that's what you did. You put that get it out of the mud. But every championship you actually can claim, you have generational players behind it. You're talking about you have Magic Johnson, right? Magic, and when he had Kareem was the GOAT at that moment. So you got the best point guard that ever lived in people's minds, right? Then you have the best big in everybody's mind, right? That ever lived, the scoring title. Like that's who you have. And then you come to Miami, then you get the most dominant big that ever lived as a title with the young Flash. And then your next title comes with LeBron James, who's fighting to try to be the best player that ever lived. What is he culture again? Because it has nothing to do with the titles. So it didn't come with the titles because those three entities that made you win championship has no Heat culture in it.
Yeah, like it's the opposite of Heat culture.
So
Heat culture is really Jimmy Butler.
Let's explain Heat culture. Shall we?
Sure.
Culture.
Did you ask?
Culture.
Did you ask ChatGPT what Heat culture is?
So you ask yourself what
I want to know.
a philosophy is. What's the philosophy? The philosophy of toughness, conditioning, accountability,
Discipline.
teamwork,
Discipline.
showing up, next man up mentality. When you talk about when you come here, it's not about what we're going to have you do. It's about are you going to be willing to do it? Everybody has the same accountability here. No one man is above the crew. So the culture doesn't start with Jimmy Butler because it was here with Dwayne Wade. It was here with Tim Hardaway. It was here with Ronnie Cycli.
The legend.
So
Ronnie Cycli's a
Heat
legend.
culture is not Pat Riley. Heat culture is show up, do your job like a professional.
But shouldn't that be everybody's
It
culture?
should be.
So yeah, so what makes that different than everybody else? Like what one or two things?
Body fat test. Oh, we
Like
hate that
little,
shit.
little
We don't want to
things.
run.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Because I'm like, everything you described is how you should approach being
Don't
a
go out.
professional
Don't go
athlete.
out to Miami South Beach and party all night and try to come in here drunk.
That's Heat culture.
That's two.
You gotta,
Don't eat chocolate chip cookies.
you gotta
on the plane.
like maintain like a.
So again,
body fat all
just like Heat culture, where was that discipline and all
You
of
won the
that
championships.
when Shaquille O'Neal,
Oh yeah.
Gary Payton, Antoine Walker got there? There was no.
They'll all tell you we all had to pay. We all had to pass the test.
They built
Juan told me
they built a
personally.
barbershop in the strip club. That
We
they was
gotta
there. So
pass the
They
test.
partied so much.
Still gotta pass the test.
There was no Heat culture
You still
there.
gotta pass the test. They all will tell you.
Now, I've talked
Y'all
to everyone.
tell
The
you.
Heat culture is we win a championship, and when these guys leave, I slave everybody else. The real definition of Heat culture is what Jimmy Butler has done. You take a whole bunch of mediocre players, no generational talent, and you got them to the championship. His
Yeah,
championship.
isn't that like the
No, that's
like
just
the
something you just
definition of
made
Heat
up.
culture?
You
No.
just made that up
Everything
because
you
you've
say-
seen it.
everything-
You haven't seen it since the bubble. Before the bubble, there was something called the Miami Heat. So don't give Heat culture credit to Jimmy Butler after the bubble.
He's the
This
only-
is Heat
But don't
culture
you-
for
He's
Jimmy
the
Butler.
only one. He's the
so
only
what's
one that
Sixers
actually
culture? Is it
fits.
Sixers culture? Is Sixers culture Jimmy Butler's culture?
No, it's the
It's
only-
Chicago Bulls culture, Jimmy Butler
I'm just
culture.
saying he's like
wasn't by
he's like
himself.
Everything you mentioned,
archetype
the
for
only thing you
everybody.
mentioned,
by himself then.
the only thing you mentioned about Heat culture, everything you named only functions outside of the rings.
You shitting on everybody that played for Miami Heat that know what Heat culture is.
I said everything outside of the rings. If you heard me from the beginning, I said, where is the Heat culture on his rings? Those are generational players where he alters his thing.
How many rings does he have?
A lot.
What, like 9? Let me see.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Magic in the
Magic.
What are we talking about?
So did this philosophy only appear in Miami?
It don't appear nothing. It appears to be successful. If I
I
have
know,
9 championships.
but why?
don't have-
So what do people call it prior to?
Yeah, I'm
Heat
like,
culture?
when did this Heat
When did
culture
Heat culture
start?
start?
Where is it? It's
So
in
I know
Miami.
he didn't do. He
I know,
didn't do
but
it.
he's been
he didn't
successful.
Do it with,
So why doesn't
Lakers.
just? Why
he didn't
He
have
didn't
it in-
do it with Shaq. And
He didn't have it in Shaq, so that ring don't count as Heat culture because they did not follow no rule.
at
They
all.
partied all night. They was
At
in a
all.
strip club all day. Who the fuck builds a barbershop in a strip club because you in there so damn long? So you might as well get your hair cut in there. That's Heat culture? Because you want a ring with that culture? Is that what Heat culture is? We want a ring, so party every night, drink all day, be at a strip club. We won a championship doing that, so is that Heat culture? No. So that means
Did they have to work, Gilbert? Did those guys practice ever? Did they run sprints?
I
Did
don't
they
know.
have,
Well,
did they
they-
have training camp? Because the narrative you're painting is that the Miami Heat
The one that
just
won the championship.
showed up.
The one that won the
Just
championship.
showed up and played. They never practiced. they
15
never
guys
sweat.
that was in the lottery.
They just went to the fucking barber shop in the strip club.
15 lottery guys.
They was over.
They had 12 lotteries.
Party.
He didn't do nothing. He couldn't control that team.
Couldn't control that team.
Yeah.
Right,
They won the
D
champ-
Wade though.
They had 12 lottery picks. Right? It was Shaquille O'Neal, Dwayne Wade. They were a great fucking team. Woo. You might need to start that. See, you think I just say this shit out loud when I don't have conversations to ask what it is. I don't think nobody remembers. I'm the first person
Who was that
that
so
talked about why LeBron left, about the cookies. Everyone thought I was fucking lying. That was how many years ago?
We heard that.
How many years ago? Five?
That wasn't the first time we.
Five years ago, when I said the story 5 years ago, now it's trending because
Dwayne Wade confirmed
because the
the story.
Dwayne Wade confirmed what I said 5 years
We
ago.
also asked Norris
when
Cole.
he left. He left because of this.
The Heat culture.
That's crazy.
We asked Norris Cole and Greg Oden
So
about
he
it.
So now-
left because of the Heat culture, not because of the cookies.
He left because of the cookies, dog. I mean, they confirmed it.
So the cookies is Heat culture.
Yeah, you take
No, yeah,
somebody
you try
cookies?
to. No, yeah,
You take somebody cookies. Yeah.
Yeah, Heat culture is health, health, right?
I don't see how that's like. Why would you take my cookies?
Him
That's-
downstairs.
Heat culture is health, isn't it? And is it health?
Hey, where the cookies, motherfucker?
That's basically it.
Where the cookies?
Right?
He culture is mad.
What I'm saying is health.
said
It's
you
health,
can't have
right?
these cookies.
So the fact
Him
that
downstairs.
the fact that we're winning these championships and this is what we
Yep.
eating and you don't allow this shit, then how am I complaining about it? Because that's what we did. Now you're trying to say, hey man, this is what we need to do now. We are already successful.
We do have.
You took it, they left.
I don't know why you.
How dare you?
I don't know why you brought those out. If you notice, the cookie jar used to be full,
It used to be. Somebody been eating my cookies.
and they all blame me, Shot. I did not have any of them. I know how y'all whisper behind my back.
Just imagine this being kryptonite. Just imagine. I can use this shit to slay the whole king. Hey, you want some of these cookies? I know you want some.
Hey, man, you
Hey,
ever
go
take
ahead,
the
put
man
your hand in
cookies?
here and get some of these cookies.
That's
You need so it's like spinach and Popeye. He need it.
Yeah.
That's why y'all look like that out there. He ain't got the cookies. I got them. Him downstairs. Him downstairs. I'm downstairs.
But do you think they ate something? Remember LeBron said if anybody eat something, hit it out their hand. Did anybody eat something after they took the cookies?
Were they eating his?
Hey, I remember. Can y'all really just think about what we're talking about here, like in real life?
Yeah,
Chocolate chip cookies?
No.
Don't you do that to him.
What?
No,
Don't you do that. Don't you say that.
real life.
think about
A decision.
it, right?
A decision to remove cookies from a plane. You lost LeBron James.
Player in the
Right? Think about what I'm saying. You lost LeBron James over cookies. You lost who he is at that age. Imagine if he was still in Miami this whole time. Then you just lost Jimmy Butler on some bullshit.
Yeah, think about why you losing your players.
You're Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
You lose them over something so little. You're losing your assets over
Petty
little petty things. That says more about you
Man.
than it does them.
Hey, can I ask a question? Did I get a championship out of my assets?
Yeah, you got one? Yeah.
He went
I
on
got
got
3.
2 more after.
I think I got
Two more.
3.
He got two
He
more
got
after.
2 more.
3.
After.
I got 3 out of my assets. 3 out of 4. I'm 3 out of 4 doing business my way.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm 3 out of 4
But that
doing it
doesn't
my
mean that
way.
you don't
That's
have to
ass backwards.
adjust.
Yeah.
Huh? Adjust to what? Somebody else's cookies? You want some cookies, nigga?
Yeah, the same cookies I won 2 championships.
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So if you don't want the cookies, if we don't want you to have the cookies no more, hey, listen, we'll get Jimmy Butler out here.
Well, that didn't work.
And if we can't
Right.
get Jimmy, guess what?
No one else.
The
was
fucking
on.
show goes on. You don't think other players are gonna be born to be good and want to play in Miami? We ain't gonna read about
one's
it
have
out
ever-
10 years
Not
from now?
anymore.
No
Yeah,
one's
watch
have
it.
ever played in
Watch it.
Miami.
Watch it.
After this might
No
be the
one
last
has
straw.
ever-
You said born? You think he gonna be around?
Nope.
You said somebody been born, somebody about to be born and be the next great player?
Regardless, the Miami Heat gonna be the Miami Heat. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
Heck, can you name me?
They're going to get more better players.
But-
Who's the best? Who is the free agent that they've ever gotten that's been good?
I don't know. But they'll get somebody next. They'll get somebody in the
They
next
have
10
to-
years.
They have to adjust
They
a
got
little
plenty
bit.
of time.
I'm talking about
OKC adjusted, didn't they?
free agency. You telling people that they want to go there as free agents, and you can't name one free agent that actually went there.
We don't need to.
There's free agents up
we got
every year
We got championships.
running
What the
around.
fuck we need to name names for?
No, because
We'll name
the
championships.
fact that you
Fuck
can't
them
get
names.
free agents to go to Miami is crazy.
But you
can't?
got championships off
Pat
of
Riley
big
You
names
can't.
though.
Jimmy Butler came, didn't he?
Traded,
You got traded there.
sir.
LeBron James came.
Traded, sir.
Oh, LeBron was traded.
Yeah.
He didn't do an announcement?
Trade.
He didn't say?
Trade.
Wasn't it-
That wasn't free agent. I thought that was free agency.
And
It
traded.
was not. It was a trade.
Oh,
It's
he,
through a
he
trade.
did, he did all that for.
Trade.
It was
Not
a
an
trade.
It's not a trade.
They convinced. They all
What's that?
convinced.
Is that free agency?
No.
No.
No, it's not.
No.
Okay. Sign and trade. Huh?
Yep.
So no free agents then, I guess.
Yeah.
Sign an extension, right?
I guess Dwayne Wade and LeBron James didn't have a conversation, and LeBron didn't call him and say, "Hey man, what we doing?"
Well, we're not taking away from
that's
what
not
they
free
did in the
agency.
past.
Go to
We're
New York.
saying
It's not free agency.
Moving forward, he's
Yeah,
gonna have to
moving
make some
forward.
adjustments to what Heat culture is.
No, he don't.
It wasn't a big.
Why would you do that? You think Apple's making adjustments for hiring people the way they hire? No.
Yeah.
You come in here because it's Apple.
They had to.
We're not changing. We're not giving you your own bathroom.
They had to.
Everybody goes to the same bathroom. You ain't just adjusting nothing.
Did Apple became more sustainable? People started complaining.
No,
Yes.
they got fired.
No. They changed.
Fired.
They were destroying the
They
earth.
fired the creator of the.
Oh, 2003, Lamar Odom.
They were destroying the planet.
Oh yeah, from the Clippers. Yeah.
So Heat culture stays just the way it is. No problems at all.
Spur culture didn't change.
They,
I don't want to hear y'all
It
motherfuckers talk about
depends,
Spur
though.
culture.
it depends. I feel like.
Well, look at the Spurs now.
They'll be all right. I mean, but they lost one before the season. Obviously, Pop dealing with his health issues.
Spurs are
Time for
Spurs.
Timmy to take over there.
Spurs gonna be the Spurs. They ain't
So,
never gonna change.
but in regards to Heat culture, largely centered around Pat Riley, what he's brought to the franchise, does Heat culture die out when Pat Riley actually does leave the team, or does it sustain on? Is it now a way of life in Miami?
You can still have Heat culture. It's just gonna be a little different.
Celtics culture, has that changed?
Lakers
Celtics-
culture, has that changed?
Just the essence. The
Yeah.
essence of the Celtics.
No,
and
but
the culture
you
of
can
the
still
Celtics.
have the same. But there's like little petty things that you need to just let
Yeah.
slide if you're gonna want to keep
You can't
winning.
say, but you can't say this is your culture. Like it's just like having a dress code at a club, right? You have a dress code, and then a big celebrity wants to come in, and he's outside of your dress code, and you let him in, and him and his
shorts on.
friends, and then y'all rock out selling bottles, popping, and then when he leaves, the rest of the week you got normal people, but you're banging all your numbers on the person who came in here and rocked you out. Right? That is not your club style. You're making exceptions. Once you make an exception, it's not your culture. if you're using these numbers, if you're using your championships as Heat culture, but the culture when you're winning it is not part of your description. You can't tell me 7 players are sitting in the strip club all day. That's Heat culture. Heat culture's grind it out, we work, we do. That's Jimmy Butler and that crew. The last, whatever Jimmy Butler, whatever it is, bubble, that crew, that is the definition of Heat culture. There's no superstar. It's some good players buying into winning. That's Heat culture, right?
So UD don't know nothing about Heat culture.
Yeah, he's been there through Heat
Someone
culture.
say he's
He's
personified.
like the
Heat culture.
master.
Was he there before
Culture
Jimmy
master.
Butler?
He was.
How long did he play in the league?
A long time.
20-some years. What the fuck are we talking about, bro? Y'all killing me with this shit.
Wait, but what do you mean? Like, what does that
Yeah,
mean?
Udonis Haslem is Heat culture. Period.
Yeah, he was there for all of it.
When did we start?
And then it's like, it's insulting to look at him. You look at him, you be like, hey, UD.
That's what I'm
UD
saying. When did
Like,
it
when
start?
did Heat culture
When did Heat
start
culture
coming?
become a thing?
Because I don't remember Heat cultures with LeBron.
Because didn't they put it on the court?
No, there was no
and
Heat
shit?
culture.
No,
A top
all I
3 player in Heat culture,
I don't remember.
or the Miami Heat told me.
When did
Real
he-
right will tell you about
But when
Heat
did,
culture.
when did like, because they started putting it on the court and shit?
Yeah,
That was
so
recent.
when did that happen? Yeah.
Let's just
It's
say,
established over a long period of time. bro.
Right, but
Let's-
it didn't have a name.
It didn't have a
just
name.
was what
It
it
didn't
have a
was.
name.
No,
When
it just
did the
wasn't.
name-
It was
had-
just
like,
what it
when did
was.
they
If you
first
wasn't around the culture, you wouldn't know the name. It wasn't national, but it
So-
was a name.
No, exactly. It was like an understood thing. So when
Yes.
they started throwing it out there and trademarking it, and
Yeah,
shit,
so
when did
was
that happen?
In the bubble?
Does it matter?
yes.
The bubble, right?
Does it matter?
Yeah, because
That's-
now it's turned into something not
Yeah.
good.
Why is it not good?
Because
it's not
no one
good
wants
for
to go
players-
do it.
No, for players who are lazy and don't want to fucking work hard, yeah.
Wait. So when did they officially say this is Heat culture?
Well, they say that it was established in 1995 when Pat Riley joined the team.
Yeah,
I don't know
but
when
they
it
didn't have,
technically
like,
got the
that
name
big-
Heat coach.
didn't win it.
1995. Was that Ronnie Cycli in them?
That's not all
Damn, that boy know his shit.
So no championship, no championship,
Damn,
no
that boy
championship,
know
no
his
championship,
shit.
no championship,
Tim
no
Hardaway.
championship, no championship, no championship, no championship, no championship.
Established in
Right?
the Heat culture.
And then the one year they don't have Heat culture, oh my God, they win a championship. Party like we rock stars.
So
Championship.
Cycli actually left the Heat.
And
in
then
1994.
Shaquille O'Neal comes or leaves, then it's Heat culture, Heat culture, Heat culture, and then LeBron James comes. No more Heat culture, championship. Then you try to pull a Heat culture on him, then he left. Then it's Heat culture. It's been Heat culture ever since.
I hope the Heat players respond to this.
Me too.
I know
want them to play
one. I
better.
know
I
a
hope
few
them
players.
all talk about Heat culture because Gil say that shit is fake. That shit
Jimmy
ain't
Butler
real.
said it
Just
was
said
fake.
So why is he saying it?
'Cause he
he didn't
left.
get fucking paid. You know what girls do when they get kicked out? They go tell their girl, he did all this. It's his fault. Ain't no accountability. Then you gonna badmouth me. But get the fuck out of here, man. What are you talking about?
I mean,
We gave you the best platform. You perform, bro. You shouldn't be. What you gonna do that to us for? Just because you didn't get your bread? You shitting on your teammates that was playing with you, saying that.
hey, have you talked to any Miami Heat people that won a championship?
Shit, weird. Andre Iguodala.
What year?
Well, he won with the Warriors.
No. For Heat culture.
Oh, Antoine Walker. I played with Antoine Walker.
And he said that was Heat culture?
Yeah, he was complaining about the body fat shit.
But he was Heat culture?
He was complaining big time. He
That was the first
hated
time.
that shit.
I would too.
So yeah, the strip club and the drink, that's Heat culture. Okay, because I've talked to players on that team. Doesn't match
Don't think
your
I-
definition.
I'm about to say-
I've talked to the people that the Dwayne Wade.
Alonzo Mourning.
And the Dwayne Wade.
Love
Yeah,
Heat
the
culture.
Dwayne Wade.
I mean, I like the Heat culture. I think
Love
it's
it.
really.
And
I think
LeBron
it's a dope
James,
thing,
right? Aren't they
but
part of the
now
Heat
it's
culture?
turning into something negative
It ain't.
because of the Jimmy
It's
Butler
not.
shit.
No, it ain't turning into anything.
Because he basically just shit all over it.
This
They
generation
went-
is easily manipulated by things that are not true. That's all that is. It's not true.
I've had several conversations with a man who has 3 rings in there. The culture when he got drafted there was very different from when Shaq got there. Very different culture. And then it was very different when LeBron got there compared to before LeBron got there, after Shaq left, and then after Dwayne, what's the name, left. Very different. So there is 2 cultures. One is called Heat culture, and then one is the superstar. When Shaq won the championship, it was Shaq culture. When Dwayne Wade and LeBron got there, it was LeBron James and Dwayne Wade culture. Very different
Check
culture.
your ChatGPT thing. It said 2000. Brown got there. That's what it said. Came.
No.
Look.
No, he checked
What did
the
you ask?
ChatGPT. He ain't like what ChatGPT
It
said.
said 2011, 2012.
That's when Heat culture started.
That's when I
You checked the ChatGPT.
Never fares well when I have to do these.
I said when
things. Lexi,
who
you
was the
know
first
me.
player
I'm
that-
not-
But like what? Like
I
but
just
what,
showed you
why?
I showed you a body bag. I didn't even bring out. I just
want
put it in my
Heat
pocket.
culture to be successful.
Yeah.
We like Heat culture because we like the fact that guys can go there, be professional, be disciplined, play basketball, live in Miami. We want Pat Riley to ease up a bit so we can get
It's
his
okay
good
to-
players
it's
there
okay to
again.
adapt
Nobody
a
wants to
little
go there.
Who are you talking about?
Free agents.
Who are you talking about?
All of them that
You
didn't
said
go there.
Nobody wants to go there. You ain't saying no names. That's a generalization, and you're putting a narrative out there that nobody wants to go there with no proof.
But
And everybody's gonna believe
Well,
it
did
like,
Dame Lillard
damn.
wanna go
I
there?
keep hearing no
Did
one
Dame
wants
wanna
to go
go- did
there
Dame Lillard
by
wanna go
people
there?
who ain't never going there. But then
But-
everybody who want to go there, like, y'all would love to go to Miami.
why they not?
But why are they? Yeah, you don't have
Yeah,
to
you
say
have to
names
prove
because
that-
every year there's free agency. Every year, none of them go to Miami. So why do we have to say specific names?
They don't fit.
Oh,
Oh,
They don't fit
They
the
don't
culture.
fit who they want. They probably don't want none of the guys that are available.
I
in
mean,
free
that
agency.
could also be very
That
true.
could be very true. If
makes
you're a
sense.
good GM, you want who you want.
Yeah, that could be true also.
Yeah, but that ain't the narrative.
the players
That's not the
that-
narrative. The narrative is
that
other,
played
the other
there don't
shit.
sound like Martin. He could have signed there, but he took less money to
I'm
go
out of
somewhere
this
else.
bitch. Huh? Like,
So?
that's weird that the Heat player says this is not it, right? But you still want to fight what the player's saying.
He's disgruntled.
Okay.
But does that say something? Did somebody take less money to go somewhere else?
This game tonight is going to be amazing.
What does that say about PG and the Clippers? The Clippers is a bad organization because
He took more money.
He took more.
Yeah.
They're bad because he took more.
He took more.
He took more.
Are they
though.
bad?
What's the name took
Are
less?
they-
Miami was offering him
I'm
more.
asking, is the
No.
Clippers worse because he took more?
I'm just saying. But they offered him more. I'm pretty sure if the Clippers would have offered him that, he would have stayed.
And you think that Jimmy Butler would have offered, if they would have offered Jimmy Butler his shit, he would have stayed? If they'd have gave him that?
Yes.
That's what
Talk
he
to me
said.
then.
Yes.
Talk to me then. Is the Heat culture be fucked up if Jimmy Butler got his money? I don't want to hear you niggas talk to me, man. Y'all leave me
that?
alone, man.
What does that got to do?
Leave me alone. Jimmy Butler get his money. We ain't talking about Heat culture fucked up, is we?
But I'm talking about what?
Answer my question.
I mean, we can't say that because
No, we
you
can
ain't
say
gotta-
that. We
but-
can say that because Jimmy
But
Butler
that was
takes
the
his
argument
money.
about, right?
but he
He's
didn't.
still with the Heat.
But again, you said what if they didn't want him there no more
Asking you
because he
this.
doesn't
if
fit
he
anymore.
takes his money and they pay him, he gets what he wants.
He's happy
We
with
don't
we
hear
about
a narrative about this shit that we're talking
no
about.
facts.
Okay,
I've
thank
talked
you,
about
Lexi.
the Heat culture.
Thank
But
you.
no,
And
the
we've
Heat
but
culture
we've
for
talked about it
years.
for
I've said
talked
it.
about it before.
Because I've
this.
talked to the
Thank you.
players.
But yeah, no. If he
But if he gets
the
that, they might
situation's
make a run.
different.
They might even make a run again.
I've talked to the players
Shit's
about
crazy.
Heat culture. The people who are there, the people who are there. Norris said it from his fucking mouth that it was very different. Cole said it from his mouth that Heat culture, when LeBron there, wasn't Heat culture. When LeBron left, fuck, Heat culture came. You use these rings to slave the rest of us. He said it out, a player said it out of his mouth. He was there with LeBron to win it, and then he witnessed what Heat culture was when LeBron left. Very different rules. Jimmy Butler is the superstar. You think Jimmy's Butler rules are the same as everybody else? Because if it was, he wouldn't have been fined and all this stuff, doing his normal thing, flying on his own plane when he wants to. Don't stay at the hotel, stays at an Airbnb.
Oh, he was doing that.
Yes.
Right? Yes, he
The
was.
nigga, he stays at an Airbnb. He don't stay with he stayed in the Airbnb. Is that Heat culture? Don't sound teamish to me.
Yeah.
Supporting the local
Superstar
community.
do what the superstar does.
Yeah.
So we
You
yeah.
think just randomly he was just gonna fly private away from the team and sleep somewhere else. No, they just knew his habits because they allowed it because he is Jimmy Butler.
But once they got mad, that's when they.
That's when they did. Okay, we know he gonna try to flop. Boom,
Yeah.
boom. Yeah, come on.
So we asked the chat, Heat culture is for real or fugazi? More than 4,000 votes, 70% of the chat thinks that Heat culture is fugazi.
Damn.
But let's move back to Jimmy real quick before we get to Mosi fans. So it's being reported that the Heat are planning to make a nice gesture towards Jimmy despite the way things ended between them. So according to Heat beat writer Ira Winderman, the Heat are expected to offer a tribute video to Jimmy Butler during tonight's game. Considering how things went down in Miami leading up to his departure, including a very public feud with Pat Riley and Jimmy saying he lost his joy playing basketball with the Heat, do you agree or disagree with the Heat offering Jimmy Butler a tribute video?
Didn't he cry when Jimmy left? Yeah. So
Drop to his knees saying, baby, please.
Don't go.
I
Baby,
thought
please,
so,
baby,
yeah.
please.
So they did offer him, right?
Baby, please, baby, please, don't leave.
He's offering.
My
So they did offer him.
You
but
see
he
what they
said
voted?
no.
Everyone is so anti-Heat culture right now. Pat Riley need to reel that shit in. He's
I
offering.
forgot about that. He cried, right? Like, please, Jimmy.
Baby, I'm just lying.
Come on, Jimmy.
Please.
Little Jimmy.
I don't think Pat Riley said that.
Please don't leave me.
Please don't leave me. Please.
But do you agree or disagree with the Heat offering Jimmy Butler tribute
yeah.
video?
Please.
2 finals appearances,
Yeah.
He deserved it.
It's the
confidence
right thing.
coffee,
Right thing to do.
Jimmy
Hey,
Butler.
man, you see that motherfucker out there playing dominoes, man. You don't give a fuck about what he do.
Right?
Having a blast.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
That motherfucker on South Beach talking about
The
domino.
Warriors do have fun in Miami. It be
The fact that he posted it makes it
Yeah.
funnier.
with
Look
the
how,
regular
look how
folks.
much fun I'm having.
With the regular folks.
With his auntie hairnet on. Not giving a fuck.
Ding.
New bestie.
20.
Bestie.
45, 47. 20.
Rashad gonna kill us.
Yeah, right, like?
Hey, man, he gonna kill us.
Rashad, it's okay. It's okay,
They
Rashad.
jumping me today. They
You'll have
jumping my ass.
everything you
Jumping
need
who?
for Thursday.
You motherfuckers are jumping in the hole. What you mean? You jumping, you motherfuckers jumping.
Thursday.
Happy new motherfucker.
And jump in that bitch together. I'll wrap y'all up and sell y'all all collectively.
We like the ones that know they're gonna die, but we happy about it.
Wee.
It's gonna be a good process.
So,
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Back to the question at hand. Do you agree or disagree with the Heat offering Jimmy Butler a tribute video in his return to Miami? Lex, you're giving a thumbs up. You think that he deserves a tribute
Oh,
video?
yeah, for sure.
What if it's just a video of Pat Riley?
I'm waiting to see what we can say. I'm waiting.
Give him the middle
Fucking
finger.
hilarious. just Pat the whole time. A slideshow of Pat. Pat doing her fun
Photos.
shit.
Just photos. Not even video.
Eating
Just
shit.
pictures.
Hey, our favorite meal, Jimmy. Remember this meal? Shit.
Just pictures of Pat Riley.
Nah, low key, listen, sometimes, man,
Nah, you
especially
can't do that.
Miami Heat, like, you can't give him a video. Fuck that. You gotta actually stand up in the
You
snap.
got to.
You got it. Like,
You
I'm
can't.
sorry. Like, I
Nah,
get
fuck
Oh,
it.
he can't say
But y'all
no
at
business.
war.
Nah, we had war.
Shambles.
You have a motherfucking blue
Well, he
look.
losing.
He has the white and red Heat shit in his hair. He has the colors in his hair.
Yes, Pat
He's
Riley's
trolling.
Wait,
exactly.
you have that for this evening?
Yes.
Damn.
He is losing.
Yeah.
Pat Riley
I
is
know,
losing.
but at the end of the day, this is still basketball, and he's still
You gotta change it.
He's still a like no. I mean, sometimes you go into cities and you be like, "Yeah, thank you for all you did."
If they gonna boo or they gonna cheer. If they cheer,
I think
they're
they-
against
You have a video for
they're
cheer.
against Pat Riley. If the
No,
fans
man.
cheer
Bro,
for
wait.
Jimmy
No.
Butler, they cheer for him. They're like, yeah,
Bro,
Pat
this
did
is
the
gonna
right
be
thing.
so
If they
interesting.
boo,
But people
Because
Jimmy,
Pat
they
Riley
did the
like
right thing.
drove him away essentially.
I'm just saying for the fans.
So, yeah, so if the
perception
fans
that we're
boo
talking
or
about,
cheer,
they
that's
they
what
with
we
they
see.
with Pat.
Just
gonna
make it
see
a
it.
winning
They
I
tribute
have
video.
2 videos just in case.
They with Pat.
You're gonna have to see.
I have 2 videos just in
You need
case.
to hit someone up who gonna
Wait
get
for
the
the
game.
crowd. Like,
So if they don't play the tribute video,
That means
you're
they
gonna hear
booed.
boos. If they don't play the tribute video, they'll boo it. If they play the tribute video, they'll cheer it.
Nah, I think you move past it. You gotta play the tribute. You gotta be the
Told
bigger
you,
person.
peace offering, gotta do it.
Think about it though.
Pat Riley
You
was
do.
real funny right now.
You made me look dumb already.
He made
No,
himself look
no,
dumb.
you would do that. If you was the GM, yes.
I mean, if we had a falling out like that and I cried at my knees, you got that laughter over me? Oh, hell no, boy. Hell no. Boy, I done broke down to you, but I prayed. I threw all my ego out the way. Please, Jimmy, come on. I'm sorry. Don't even worry about what I said. I'll
But
fix
did
it.
that really-
And you
that really
over here
happen?
sitting like this. And I'm out. Oh, my God.
that didn't really happen. That really happened.
I'm gonna be in that motherfucker editing shit like crazy. So when you come back, just waiting. Soon as you walk in the building, play. Bing. I'm gonna play while you shooting just so you can see what's about to come. Fuck your head up before the game.
See what they do.
I don't know. Do they cheer for OKC? Cheer for KD, right?
Not that first time back, right? They had the,
Oh,
they had the
nah,
cupcakes and the
that's what-
snake. Yeah, that's
I
what
was
you-
about there. Yeah, I was there. Yeah, I forgot.
I forgot.
They had the
about that.
cupcakes
That
and the
was
snake.
bad.
Yeah, they did it right.
Just play an Andrew Wiggins tribute video.
They did it right there. That's
our
what
new
you're
head
supposed
coach
to do.
right now.
Cleveland,
forgot,
did
yeah.
Cleveland play a tribute video?
LeBron? Nah,
No, I don't know. Did they?
I don't know.
Oh, no, they didn't play one?
not the first time.
Maybe
way.
next
You know,
year, Jimmy.
They didn't give.
Maybe next year. Jimmy.
No, that's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
You don't mean that shit.
But-
The fact that
It's too
The-
fresh,
the
maybe.
Too fresh,
The
yeah.
fact that Cleveland didn't play one, they out there burning jerseys and
They was
fuck
just
him
burning
that.
jerseys.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
that's the
did,
crowd.
did
Liquidness,
Boston
I
play
believe.
one for
Are
Kyrie?
Miami fans,
He wasn't
are
there
they
long
carrying on like that?
They hate
He
Kyrie.
did 2 years.
No, but it wasn't there late. He wasn't there long enough.
Were the
No, they-
Heat
yeah, he
fans
wasn't there.
carrying on like
They was
that?
booing
about
them
Jimmy
all
Butler?
finals.
Huh?
Remember?
No,
I feel
I
like the
remember all
Heat
that.
fans have just been kind of in a weird place about it all.
But the Heat fans themselves is gonna be happy for Jimmy because he did take him to the championship 2 times. Like he was everything
I think
that
he
the
got
city
them on the
needed.
side when he's like, I don't have.
But then he
not
taxed them
happy.
on coffee
Not
prices.
happy
That's
here
what I was
anymore.
saying about his departure and what he was doing and how he was doing it. You losing your teammates and the fans because they don't know what's the perspective. They don't know what's going on. They can't judge it because we're not talking about it. So you just look crazy.
Well, they do know that since Jimmy's been gone, the team has been a high pack of mid.
So what you doing? You give him a? Would you give him a tribute? No.
It's war.
He wouldn't do it.
It's war, yeah.
It's war. Fuck him.
But
we
can't ask him, can't-
Spoiled
No,
coffee.
but
man.
we seen teams do. We seen teams do it. Like we seen Miami. We seen OKC.
But it's
We-
I
So
might,
the-
hey, I
at
might
least
send,
that first-
I might send him through the little security
What?
camp, the little
What?
security scanner like 4, 5, 6 times. Nah, Jimmy, what's
the
up?
OKC? It was Russ. He was backing the.
Yeah, he was
Nobody's
pushing that
on
shit.
Miami right now going against Jimmy.
Playing some drugs in
talking
his
trash.
luggage.
Who's on Miami riding with Pat Riley
On the team?
on the team? Like actively talking about Jimmy. Nobody.
Oh, in the
Nobody
public.
said
In the
shit.
public. No, they asked them, but they wouldn't. They like.
They
yeah,
kept it real.
They just, yeah.
They
It
kept
was
it
like-
I think
real.
Spo telling them not to
They kept it real
adjust it.
P, all them. Except
Because I
for
think,
Kevin-
yeah,
Except for Kevin.
Tyler Heroes was
Except for
alluding to
Kevin-
saying some shit past
for
on.
Kevin Love.
Bam
Kevin
didn't
Love
really.
didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin Love's meme game. I see you go, bro.
Very elite.
Let's move on to Mostly Fans. Presented by the good folks at Underdog. Download the app, use promo code GIL.